Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Happy Father's Day to those fathers out there that will be listening to this on the replay or in live right now. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's a beautiful day outside. I think a lot of us took advantage of the day and got in our yards and did some stuff like that, or maybe you were traveling home from games, whatever the case may be. I hope you all had a beautiful day. My name is Bridget Norrie. I'm from Kearney, Nebraska. I'm a Pro 6 in LifeVantage. And I am just so happy to be here every single week, the same time every week. We are committed to being here for you guys to help jumpstart your business every single week. You guys, that's super important. It's a short portion out of your day. And the awesome thing is we record it so you can watch it on replay. So that's awesome. So a lot of you will be doing that. And thank you for doing that because that makes us do this every single week. And we want to do that for you. So I'm going to start off right now with announcements. There's quite a few things kind of going on this month. It's very exciting. It's halfway through the month, guys. We are on the 16th of the month, man. It's flying by this month. The kids are so busy right now and life is just crazy. So one thing that's still going on right now is the anniversary mania from LifeVantage, our company, is doing a promotion to promote people who are enrolling distributors with packs. Okay, so you're going to get points for that. And every time you enroll somebody with a platinum, silver, or gold pack, you're going to get a little extra bonus aside from the normal bonus they give you. You're going to get an extra $15 with a platinum pack, an extra $10 with a gold pack, and an extra $5 with a freedom or with a silver pack. And the people that you are enrolling, your new distributor is going to get their starter kit, their $50 starter kit for free. So that is going on through the end of this month. So take advantage of that, guys. People that you're sharing this with, it's a good reason to call them. Look back on your list. Somebody that you've talked to before, maybe money was a little tight. So, hey, I got a great, exciting thing to tell you. We've got a promotion going on right now. It's $50 off your starter kit. That might be enough to put them over the top. And that just gives you a good reason to call them too. So great way to follow up with people and share that with them. The other thing I'll say about that is then there's also every country will have one grand winner. The person with the most points from this that enrolls the most with the most points is going to get $2,500 cash, guys. That is awesome. That's not the whole company. It's every single country. There will be a winner in every single country. So they're going to give away a lot of money. Let's take advantage of it and be part of that. If you noticed on our Facebook pages, you'll see there's some new shareables with the starter kits. Great thing to share with people. Sometimes maybe the paper doesn't look as fancy, but you can share these shareables that shows each of the packs, which makes them look really colorful, and they'll see exactly what they're getting when they purchase one of those packs, and I really love that. So share those shareables with people as well. We're still doing the Kansas City promotion, guys. Get your name in the drawing if you haven't registered for Elite Academy in July. Get registered today because it's going to be a blast. It's our 10-year anniversary with LifeVantage. We have a ton of people going. I didn't check numbers, sorry, before I got on, but we're sitting right at 120 or a little over 120 right now, people going to this event. It's going to be super duper fun. So get registered for that. Your name will get put in the drawing. We'll share something about that this week so as a reminder to everybody what you're going to get and how you get enrolled in that drawing. People that have already registered, they registered through the month of May, will have their name in there twice. If you're a brand new distributor and you're enrolling, you're going to get your name in there twice. Or you're registering to go. And if you're registering this month, you're going to get your name in once. If you encourage one of your distributors to enroll this month, you are also going to get your name in there again. So please, please, please get enrolled and talk to your people about this. This is where the magic happens. This is what gets people excited about what they're doing. It gives them it's a different voice other than yours telling these people why you want to do this. So get people there. They will be inspired and they will work super hard. Quickly, the Father's Day promotion ends tomorrow. That is free shipping on 2 bags of Axio. So if you didn't get your dad a present and you want to add that to your list of things to do tonight or tomorrow, 2 bags of Axio, free shipping is our Father's Day promotion, which ends tomorrow. Pacesetter 2 and 3, that's going on every day of this of LifeVantage. This is a promotion that the company runs because we know those are the foundational ranks of our company. A Pro 3 is, so they have set these promotions to go on every single time somebody enrolls, they get set up to be a pacemaker. If you have any questions about that, ask your upline. You're basically going to earn extra cash for advancing to Pro 2 in 30 days or Pro 3 in 90 days. So please, if you have any questions about there and you're new, talk to your upline and they will explain that to you, how to get some extra money for getting your business started. Guys, this is a great time of the year to be talking to people. So take advantage of this time. You're with different people than you are during the school years. Maybe your summers, you're out and about in the parks or wherever you're at, doing a lot more outside activities. Strike up conversations with people, get to know people, find out how they're doing, have these conversations with people and get your business going. If you have a busy summer, your fall is going to be awesome. So keep talking to people throughout the summer. Don't use it as an excuse to not do business because it's too nice out, I'm too busy. Use it as an excuse to grow your business because, guys, there's a lot more. Like I said, I'm in contact with a lot of different people in the summertime than I am during the school year. So it's kind of fun. So keep your mouth talking about what you're doing and getting to know people so you can find a pain that you can help them with, okay? All right, so I am going to share my screen with you. One thing, what we're going to talk about this week, this Sunday, is I have a Pro 5 on the line who's going to share with us how she got to Pro 5, okay? A lot of people might be new on this call tonight, and I just want to share with you some things that might help you clarify, how to count your PV and how to rank advance and that type of thing. So we're going to go through some basics of how to rank advance and how to count your PV and that, just to get some basics out of the way for some of you people that might be new and might have a hard time understanding some of that. So I'm going to share my screen here and I'll show you. So compensation and ranks. So just to go through in the simplest way I can for you guys, I want to talk about the volume and what it takes to hit these low ranks of Pro 1, Pro 2, and Pro 3, because this is so attainable for everybody starting this business. If you haven't attained these ranks in this company and have been in the business for a while, it's not that far-fetched. And I want you guys to see, I'm going to show you just how simple it can be and just by breaking it down a little bit for you. So Pro 1s in this business, to be a Pro 1 is 1,000 organizational volume. That means that organizational volume comes from what you purchase, and it comes from what people like your distributors and your customers purchase. So to the organizational volume of 1,000 is what you need to be a Pro 1. So to maintain that every month, you have to have that much volume every single month. And again, that comes from your personal order, that comes from your customers who are ordering, and that comes from your distributors who are ordering, okay? And to maintain that rank at that, you have to have $100 of your own PV, okay? Your own PV comes from customers and it comes from your orders. So when anybody enrolls, we always say the minimum that you have to spend is $40. So one bottle of Protandim is the minimum that you have to spend. Then that rest of that other 60 can come from customers. So that's the PV that we're talking about. To be at that rank, you have to have that 100 PV to maintain that and get the check for that, okay? As a Pro 2, you have to have $2,500 in organizational volume. Again, that comes from your distributors, that comes from your customers, and that comes from your personal order, okay? And yeah, again, same thing with your PV has to be 100, which can come from you and your customers. So you alone, most people that are on in this company and in this business are ordered 100 PV by themselves. If you're on the Vitality Stack, hallelujah, or you're already doing that. Your Vitality Stack is 125 PV. So to hit the Pro 3 ranks, you have to have 5,000 in organizational volume. And again, your PV has to be 100. So if you're doing the Vitality Stack alone, that's fine. If you're doing just a bottle of Protandim, you just have to have $60 in customer orders, okay? And when you look at the very bottom row there, it says legs. What that means is, to be a Pro 2, you can't have just you buying that product every single month to be a Pro 2, okay? You have to have another leg going in that business. In other words, you have to have your mom as a distributor or somebody as a distributor purchasing plus whatever you're purchasing, okay? And that can be split amongst you two, okay? And the Pro 3 is the same way. You have to have two legs in your business. And if you go down to the bottom, you'll see all the ranks in this company. I'm not going to go through every one specifically, but I am going to go up to Pro 5 since we do have a Pro 5 on the line today that's going to talk with us. I'm going to go up to the Pro 5 rank. So as a Pro 4, looking at the same kind of pattern as we did up above, as a Pro 4, you have to have 200 in personal volume, meaning you still only have to have that minimum of $40 per tandem, but you must have 160 in customers to get that to be at that rank, okay, and to get paid at that rank. Your organizational volume, your overall volume of customers, distributors, and what you order has to be $10,000 every month, and that's got to come from 2 legs. To be a Pro 5, they're making it a little more challenging. They're making you have 3 legs, so you have to have just 3 distributors below you, or 2 distributors and your volume below you, to have 3 legs in this business, or to be a Pro 5, okay? And you again have to have 200 in PV, personal volume, and $20,000 in organizational volume, okay? So I hope that is a little understandable for everybody. It's kind of confusing, so if you have any other questions, ask your upline. But that is how you get paid with the compensation plan and what you have to do to get paid with the compensation plan, okay? The next thing I want to show you is kind of break that down just a little bit for you, okay? Okay, I'm going to break that down. So a Pro 1, to be a Pro 1, again, 1,000 PV. If you enroll with a Platinum Pack, amen, you are a Pro 1 in this business. So anybody that enrolls with a Platinum Pack is already a Pro 1 in this business, okay? So you have 1,000 PV that month that you join, okay? Now next month, your volume will be only whatever you order, and then whatever customers or distributors that you've gotten into the business, that will add for your PV every single month. So it does reset every month, so make sure you remember that. Don't think that that's a cumulative all throughout the beginning of your business. So another way to get Pro 1 is to enroll to Gold Packs. So let's say that you enrolled with a Gold Pack instead of a Platinum Pack. Well, if you get another Gold Pack that month that you enroll, you can still be a Pro 1 in this business with 1,000 PV. If you started with a Silver Pack and you go out and get 3 more Silver Packs that same month that you enroll, that's 1,000, and then you are a Pro 1 with that as well. So this is just a little bit of a description of how you can get to the Pro 1 volume, okay, to get that rank. And if you're already a distributor and maybe you haven't been a Pro 1 but you want to be a Pro 1, go out and get 8 Vitality Stacks. That's 125 each one of them PV, and you take that times 8 and you've got 1,000 PV, so you are a Pro 1 with that. So, and that can be broke down in many different ways, and just add up your PV through every single month so you know where you're at, just so you know if you're close to that rank advancing. And if your upline if you have questions, again, ask your upline, but they are watching that. Trust me, your upline will be watching that. And if you're close to rank advancing, they're going to help you with that as well. Okay, so that is a Pro 1, and these are just some ideas of how you can get to that Pro 1 rank if you haven't gotten there yet. So as a Pro 2, you have to have 2,500 PV. You can do that many different ways. You can have 2 Platinum Packs. Each Platinum Pack is 1,000. And then you add a Gold Pack, which is 500 PV, and that's 2,500. If you enroll 5 Platinum Packs, you're going to get 500 for each of those, and that's 2,500. If you enroll 10 Silver Packs, that's 250 times 10. 20 Vitality Stacks. Or you can break it down in a little different scenario. You do 1 Platinum Pack, 1 Gold Pack, and 8 Vitality Stacks. Guys, why I show you this also is because you can see the power of the Platinum Pack right here, okay? When you talk to 10 people, the chances of you getting 1 Platinum Pack are pretty good versus getting 5 Gold or 2 Platinum Packs versus getting 5 Gold Packs. It's probably more likely to get 2 than it is to get 5 distributors in 1 month, right? So we're trying to show you too here how the power of getting that big pack, your volume grows a lot faster, you're being duplicatable, and people are going to do what you do. So please remember that when you're counting your volume, the Platinum Packs are going to be worth more for volume to get you to the ranks that you want to get to. And if you want to be a flyer in this business, enroll Platinum Packs, because it's going to be a lot less work than enrolling Silver Packs, because it's going to take a lot more Silver Packs to get to those ranks that you want to be at. So that's just a breakdown of the Pro 2. So now up to Pro 3, 5,000 PV. You can do that with 5 Platinum Packs, 10 Gold Packs, or 20 Silver Packs. or 40 Vitality Stacks. And here's why I share this with you two guys, because if you're in this business and you've been in this business, you have some distributors, right? Your distributors that are doing the Vitality Stack, when they're doing that every single month, or your customers that are doing the Vitality Stack every single month, that's sustainable volume in your business, guys. The distributors are awesome because that bumps your volume up really, really high at a large amount. But guys, every single month, those customers are so valuable, and your distributors that are purchasing the product every single month, they're so valuable because they're making that volume sustainable in your business. That's where this residual income comes in very nicely, because you've got customers and distributors, and your distributors are your best customers because they know a lot more about these products and they know a lot more of the power of these products than a customer. So your distributors are your best customers. So there's just another breakdown of how to get to Pro 3 with packs and Vitality Stacks. So moving on to Pro 4 and 5, I didn't break that down, guys, but Pro 4 is $10,000 in PV and Pro 5 is $20,000 in PV. Guys, that is not hard. When you start getting distributors into this business and they want to be Pro 3s in this business right off the bat, you just need 4 Pro 3s in this business to hit Pro 5 in the ranks of this company. So if you start teaching this behavior of creating Pro 3s in your business, you're going to be a Pro 5 before you know it. And why I'm talking about Pro 5 is because I'm going to unshare my screen here, because we have a speaker on the line that's going to talk to us about how she made it to the rank of Pro 5. We've got Regina Anderson on the line. She's from Hastings, Nebraska. She is a nurse at Mary Lanning Hospital. She's a director, actually, of her department. She is a grandmother. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's a sister. She's just a wonderful person. I would have never met Regina if it hadn't been for this business. So that is one beauty of this business, is I've met so many beautiful people that we have a common goal. We want to help others and make life better for all of us. So without further ado, I've introduced Regina Anderson. Go ahead and take it away and share with us how you got to Pro 5, Regina.
Well, thank you very much, Bridget. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Because like you said, it is gorgeous outside. We spent a lot of time working in the yard, and I'm still outside. It might just be because maybe I smell bad. I don't know, because we've really been working hard. Anyway, happy Father's Day, everyone. When I was asked to share with you how to get to Pro 5, how I did it, I did a lot of thinking about this because when I started in LifeVantage in October of 17, I've said it before, but I absolutely had no intention of being a distributor. I went to the meetings. I listened to the earnings claim statement. I saw it up on the board, and we had copies laying around, and actually thought, wow, that sounds pretty amazing. But on the same hand, thought, I'm really not interested in that. I actually couldn't imagine being part of a network marketing or multi-level business at all. I just felt like it wasn't for me for a variety of reasons, and for a variety of reasons that many of the people that we speak to probably have for you also. Number one, we're too busy. There's the stigma of the network marketing company that goes along with that also. Those are all barriers that we have to break through in visiting with our people. I think tonight's call is actually proof that we can make time for these things. I mean, we have these wonderful networking opportunities. It takes just a small snippet of your time, and we really get a lot of gold nuggets from that. But what I did want to do is I wanted to take the products, and I decided, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and get the Platinum Pack so I can try everything, and we'll just see what happens. That's kind of how I started. Well, what happened was I got really excited. I got really excited about the science, number one, and of course the products. And I just kept coming back to those meetings. I just was so interested in what more I could learn from that. So I started inviting folks to come with me. That is so very vital, I think, to share this information, invite folks. And then I started to quickly pay attention to what it meant to be a Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro 3, just like Bridget kind of spelled out for you. Although I have to say, I have to laugh. One of my very first LV academies that I went to shortly after I joined, it was in Grand Island. And when they announced the different ranks and have people stand up, they were at the Pro 2 and asking people to stand up. And I was just sitting there because I just came there for the information. And Shauna actually was like, that's you, you need to stand up. So anyway, I started paying a little bit more attention to those ranks. And so I think it's really, really vital, Bridget, that you kind of spelled that out, especially for folks that aren't so familiar with what it means to be a Pro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Know the numbers. I'm not going to go over those numbers again because you did such a beautiful job with that, Bridget. But what does it take to become a Pro 5? Just break it down. Like you said, if you get 4 of your distributors to be Pro 3s, and Pro 3s are $5,000. Take 5,000 times 4. That's 20,000 in organizational volume. Or maybe you have a lot of new people and you're looking at the Pace Setter program. If you have 8 Pro 2s, that's a Pro 5. So just really become familiar with those numbers. You can mix and match a lot of different ways to hit that 20,000 in organizational volume. It's just really important, though, to dig down deep and help your distributors. You need to help them to get to Pro 2, to Pro 3, to Pro 4. It's only going to help everybody in the company if that happens. Also, you have to be balanced. You kind of touched on that a little bit. And instead of taking a lot of time on that, I think I just would say to talk with your upline about that because it is really important. You can't just have one strong leg and that's it. If you have one distributor that is super strong and doing a lot of business with you, you'll never be a Pro 5. You'll never be a Pro 5 because you do have to have the 3 legs like Bridget mentioned. And it's broken down like 60%, 30%, and 10%. And again, that might be too much information for some people on the line. But if it is, please get with your upline so we can really make sense out of that for you. The other thing that I think is super, super important, we talk about it all the time, consistency. You need to be consistent. You need to be deliberate in what you do and determined, deliberate and determined. Coachable. You have to be able to listen to your upline. You guys, they have so much knowledge. They have paved the way for us, so listen to them. And most of all, you just have to have the desire to help other people. Really, that's what it boils down to. And one of the things that impresses me so much about this LifeVantage family is how much everybody wants to help everybody. When I go to our team meetings, our weekly meetings, it's not just people on my team, it's across the board and everybody is working with everybody. So the desire to help is so, so very important. Stick with the system. Stick with the system, folks, because systems don't fail people. People fail systems. That is so, so very true. Follow the units. They've set it up for us. It is an absolute gold mine. If you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, just go through the units and share it the way that they have it laid out, you will have success. Keep plugged in. That's another thing that is super important. Go to meetings. Go to meetings even if your guests are not going to be there. Because the one thing that I have learned about the weekly meetings, they're not necessarily for me. They're not necessarily for me to grow my business. It's for my team to see that I'm there, that I'm willing to help them in any way possible, okay? And it's a duplication thing too, because if they see you doing that, they then will do that as they climb the ranks also. So keep plugged in. And obviously attend events, not just the weekly ones, attend the big ones, the elite academies. That's where belief really happens, you guys. I know you've heard it before, but it is so, so true. You are learning from the best. The top leaders in our business are giving us gold nuggets session after session after session. So do plug into those. Just a lot of networking happens with those. Follow the daily method of operations. Again, that's the whole consistency piece. That will help you attain Pro 5. Consistency is the number one reason that people have success. Inconsistency is the number one reason people do not have a lot of success. And that's with life in general, but it's most certainly true with this business. Your DMOs, they need to become a habit. They need to become hardwired because, again, like anything else, if you don't do it time and time again, over and over, it's not second nature. And so once you start hardwiring these things, it will become second nature, and it's just natural for you. Pick a couple of things I would say that you can do consistently every single day. I think a lot of times, and myself included, I go to these meetings, I learn these things, and I write down my long list, and I want to try and implement all of them. You guys, you can't do it all. You just can't. And what I have found is if you set that as your expectation and you can't get it done, then you become very discouraged, and that's when failure sets in. So pick a couple things. Pick a couple of things that you know you can do consistently every single day, and you will start seeing some success with that. I promise you that. The other thing that I think with achieving rank advancements, look at this whole opportunity as building relationships. Okay? We are building relationships. It's not just about me. It's not just about you. We've all heard it. There's no I in team. This is a team business, you guys. Build belief in your team. Let them see that. Get to know them. There truly is a ripple effect when that happens, and it's a positive ripple effect. At the same token, if you have bad habits, you can have the negative ripple effect too, and we don't want that. So look for the positive ripple effects. And the thing that I also think is so very, very important is stay humble. Stay humble. Nobody wants a leader that's not humble, that shows that you're approachable and that you really, really care about your people. The other thing I would say is just understand that everyone has a different speed. Go at the speed that's right for you, okay? We have talked about the walk, the run, and the fly. Pick the one that's right for you. Remember that this is your journey, all right? I think we sometimes get really hung up and frustrated when we see other people that are just climbing the ranks and doing really, really well. Although we're happy for them, it can be very discouraging to you. Just remember, this is your journey, okay? It will happen for you when the time is right. And there are different things that will trigger your journey to take off and spark and light that fire. So just don't be discouraged. Keep inviting people to the tool, whether that be the Nutrigenomics page, whether that be Biohack and Activate. You guys, that is fabulous. If you're not using that, start using it. I have found that to be really, really vital in growing business. The weekly meetings, the Zoom meetings, there's lots of things out there. Keep inviting. Have confidence, have posture when you're doing your inviting. You have to believe, because people will be able to tell if you're genuine or not. You have to do this from the heart. You guys, we are incredibly blessed. That is the one thing that we have going for us. We not only have a category creating product that is like none other on the market, we have an amazing company. We have an amazing company that we're working with. So I would say if you could just do a few of those things, that's what I did when I kind of reflect back on how I achieved Pro 5. I know sometimes I kind of joke about it in the weekly meetings and say, I have no idea how it happened. Well, I do, seriously. It does take some hard work, but more than anything, it takes the team approach, and it's helping other people and just believing in this company and this product, and sharing, wanting to help other people. So I would just say, go out there, create your team, build your team. The thing is, we get to create our own teams, you guys. We get to choose who we work with. Not every job, 9-to-5 job, that's the case. We all have coworkers that we'd rather not work with. You get to choose your team, so choose wisely. Pick people that you like to be around, that are positive, that are good influencers. So build your team and change lives. I guess that's all I have to say, Bridget. I think that's how I did it.
That is awesome. It took work, guys. I mean, listen to her. I mean, she's got a passion. You can hear that in Regina's voice. She is so passionate about what she's done. She knows these products are amazing. She knows she's working with a great company, with a great team that has helped her along the way as well. But she's done it with a lot of passion and excitement, and just sharing and being very, very consistent in her business. So Regina, those were the greatest tips. You guys, this will be recorded so you can replay it if you want to. record if you didn't have your notebook on handy with you. So thank you so much for all your nuggets. We are so happy for you and where you are in this business. So thank you for sharing with all of us. And I think that's all we have for the night is Father's Day. So we hope you gentlemen are having a great day with your families, and get back to them and give them hugs, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. We will see you next week, same time. Thank you.